What up? What up? What up?
Tony.
Yeah, but I
We're
you know, I
back.
put extra like cheese and stuff on it because I feel like you have to doctor a Tony's pizza up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's understandable.
You made what? You made hot dogs?
Yeah, I made hot
Oh, we're
dogs.
dead.
I saw this
Don't
recipe
have
on
any
TikTok,
healers.
and they made pizza hot dogs in the air fryer. They like put a hot dog in there, and then they put pizza sauce and cheese and ronies on top,
Great start to
No,
the night.
and air fried it. We should all make these.
Did you try them?
I haven't yet. I'm going to.
Okay.
How can it be bad?
The hot dog.
Didn't we kill Trash Master Blaze Dump yesterday? Ow.
I wasn't able to heal that. I'm sorry.
Did his health hit zero?
They're resetting.
I think everyone's health hit 0. I think we wiped on Trash Krios.
Well, there was only like what, one healer
can't
maybe?
see.
I think M was also there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if they have weekly lockouts to drop their BOEs or if it's daily.
I would assume it's weekly. Daily seems
Spell,
too
please.
generous for me.
This okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
No, but I mean, it used to be that way. You'd go clear trash before a boss and then go back and reset it and try it again.
What kind of dispel was it? I actually didn't see
poison.
it in my frame. Okay. I can't do poison, sorry.
I just think the next raid's gonna be underground since both raids this expansion have been underground. Kinda tired of being underground.
Crowbar Palace wasn't really
You can
underground.
see the sun.
The expansion's called The War Within.
Yeah.
It takes place underground.
He'd rather be inside Zalatat. That's what he thought.
But isn't
Guess
Dornagal?
what? She's
outside?
underground.
Isn't Dornagal outside?
This is true.
That one zone, yes.
Where the main city is and stuff is outside, so you spend most time.
I consider Hollowfell underground because it's so bright, but it's just the raids are very dark. I would like knowing what the next raid's gonna be, it's probably not gonna be up in the sky.
No, I don't think any of them are. They're gonna keep going deeper and deeper into the ground.
It's gonna be underground somewhere, probably.
Till we see Azeroth herself.
Already seen that.
Nah, you gotta wait like 6 years for that.
I think she looks like Alex.
I guess 4.5.
All the fan art shows her being a troll, but that's just fan art. And I'm like, nah, trolls aren't that important.
Why are we pulling
Trolls were
everything?
supposed to be the first.
The only thing that matters is the size of her feet. Let's be real.
There was
Jesus.
actually commissioned art by Blizzard for like
By Blizzard?
concept art commissioned by Blizzard for like War Within back in 2021. One of them I saw on Twitter was just like old gods frozen in like blocks of ice or whatever, and just like skeletons. And the other one was just people exploring like caves, like the Wrathy Cave or the Ringing Deeps, and there was just like you could see Azeroth, like her eye or her hands or, for example, her feet. And I'm like, that would be that's kind of weird. Just imagine just a big foot in the background of the skybox.
I don't think we're that deep. I don't know why I would see anything over.
You know, it was a plot point that after Shadowlands, when we broke the Helm of Domination, that the undead would be a serious problem because there's no Lich King or Crown to control it, and we've just completely ignored that since then.
Well, see, you guys hired
True.
my guys and the crew of the Ebb and Blade, and we're just taking care of that in Northrend for you. So
We
you're
didn't
welcome.
hire them. They decided to go back and do it.
I'm getting paid.
Where your daddy went, you're gonna follow your daddy.
You know, respectfully, I don't think all undead live in Northrend.
That's true. There was the Heritage Armor, Quest for the Blood Elves, where the Scourge and Quel'Thalas were taken over by some Sand Lane that went rogue.
I think that's where most of them are in Ice Crown.
To be fair,
Fourth rival.
we also had the pre-patch event with Shadowlands that had Scourge invasions.
We beat the shit out of them.
Again.
It just gave me bad flashbacks from the first one that I fucking hated.
But getting turned into a ghoul in the capital city.
Yes.
That's what you get for being AFK.
I wasn't AFK or trying to just do questing because I was still doing stuff back then.
I love getting into the auction house, just watching it spread. It's great.
Oh, they fucking neutered it. After the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one.
For the first few days, it's like I don't even want to do anything in the open world because I'm by a flight point and I'm trying to go fly somewhere. Nope, never mind. I'm like, fuck, dead. Oh, they fixed the dancing thing.
Oh, yeah.
Push now.
I was gonna do that, and then I got distracted. 1 second, Ruben.
Whoa, we're getting vantized. Oh.
Okay, if anyone needs Vantis, they can trade with me.
Thought I was gonna be the first one.
Oops.
Make some more money. Yahoo! So I don't know how much Vantis is actually going to help us. I feel like we're dying to mechanics more than anything.
And then throwing down the feast.
Oh, spooky. Push. What can I give Root?
Alright, and remember, the most important part of this fight is the garbage balls. So as soon as you can see you're targeted with them, it's okay to lose uptime to like start heading towards your section and like planning out your route a little bit and going where you're supposed to go.
No.
There's one charge left in the cauldrons for whoever missed it. Potions.
Oh.
Womp. Everyone become an alchemist and take the, when you drink a flask or potion, you get back the vial talent. and then become rich. Thanks, Subjob. I will recycle these.
That's a mace? What?
Alrighty.
He
This
hit something with
credit
that.
check will be for the first pool.
Ugh.
I'll be honest, I saw him start casting Incinerator, but I wasn't like looking at that part of my screen and I thought someone pulled.
How about now?
Oh, here we go
Alright,
again.
here are the first set of balls. Make sure we're kicking the bombshells off their platforms. More fire circles are going to be here in a few seconds. Just make sure we don't burn trash.
Oh my god, I did it again. I knew I should have waited. Thinking to myself, hey, he's gonna fly up into the sky, and sure as shit.
Watch your feet. Alright, here's the second set of sorting. Remember, if you get picked, just leave the boss and prepare your route. Make sure you're getting to medium as fast as possible so you can pick up the recycler. So it doesn't one-shot your friends.
Ah!
Cake Scrap Masters. More fire circles. And then here comes the third balls.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. No! Might as well
There's
pick
a lot
myself
of
up.
Scrap Masters at range if we have any kicks for them. More fire circles are coming. And then fourth set of balls coming here.
Cross.
Damn it. Cross.
If you get targeted with the power coil, make sure you're using a defensive.
What happened there?
Bombshell got hit.
Ah,
That will do it. Overall, though, honestly, really good first pull.
I do like. I think that's the new best for. This is the new best for.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do like with the new week where like it literally puts on my screen avoid when I'm on a bombshell surround.
Yeah, it's really nice. We can probably just have the balls roll into bombs here, or like the bombshells, and kill us.
No.
The only thing I don't like about this fight is the fact that his ball rolling stuff always lines up with my cooldowns, so there's always a chance I get totally cucked.
Yeah.
I agree. His go in the air phase lines up perfectly with mine.
For monkey ball.
I just don't pop my cooldowns until after the balls are set.
And then once you've been picked once, you're big chillin' for at least a while.
Yeah.
Constantly desyncing my CDs sounds atrocious.
It shouldn't desync. Isn't your stuff like all 1 minute, 1.5, and 3 minute?
Well, that's true.
And
Just waiting for everything to line up after
He's coming-
things get delayed or not.
He summons ads every 45 seconds, so if you're 1.5 or 3 minute class, you'll always line up.
Yeah, but like it's so inconsistent. Sometimes all the ads get picked up by the balls, and sometimes they don't. If you hold them for a long time, it's...
Yeah, I just usually assume even if I just hit a little bit of a crab, I'm hitting 2 targets, and that's better than if I just popped it.
Another
Although
early
I pop a ball
ascendant.
right here,
Crazy.
because we have 45 seconds till the ball.
Alright, the first balls are coming here.
Holy crap, Bola.
Get all the crabs out of their shell.
Fire soon.
Watch your feet. Don't burn trash.
Nobody picked up the recycler.
Purple, let me die.
We can be Redstorian. And then more fire circles coming in 2 seconds here. And then he's gonna go up in the air. Alright, fire circles are gonna be the next thing he does, and it's gonna be in about 3 seconds.
How am I getting no proc? The heck? 0 resets. Some really bad RNG right now.
Alright, here's the second set of the balls. Make sure we're breaking bombshells off their trash piles. Both bombs have been dealt with, but there's still bombshells up, so if you're coming into the boss, be careful.
Can't bring
Make
the
sure we're
boss
killing
onto
the
the
bombshells, they explode in a
recyclers.
second. Okay, next. Watch your feet. And then here's the third set of balls. Make sure you're getting your scrap masters. If you're targeted with the power coil, use your defensives.
This sucks, I'm dead.
You can go ahead and die.
I got shot.
I will say that weak aura helps see where like the active bombs are. With a big white box, like do not hit this.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I mean, you are right, that does suck. Although you... So if you get picked for the ball twice, you lose an entire cooldown if you're a minute and a half. But if you only get picked once, you should in theory not lose any cooldowns to the fight.
I think theoretically,
Triangle.
if everyone is alive, DPS should only ever get picked once.
Oh shit, I went to the wrong one.
Watch for fire circles here. Don't burn trash. And then after this, he's going up in the air. And then fire circles again in like 3 seconds. And then second set of balls coming out. There's some bad ones next to Scrap Masters near Diamond.
Fire
if
soon?
people can get them. And yeah, watch your feet for this fire.
Go, go. Oh no, we hit a crab.
I somehow completely... I went over the big circle around the bomb like a clown. What the fuck was that? How could I even have a license? Jesus Christ.
It just makes me think of one of our first heroic ones.
You know,
Sorian watched me clown around it for like
3 times.
Yeah.
I aimed to turn at it and it made a fucking C around it. That... Jesus Christ.
My symbol's not showing when I get chosen? How do I... What do I...
Is it giving you like the 4 arrows?
No. I thought I updated that. Hold on.
You might have it, this is not enabled maybe on the weak aura. If you go to the load option, does it say, let me find it.
Yeah, the liquid pack, and then sticks, and then
It was fine last week, but like now, I'm not seeing it.
we've swapped from liquid or from Northern Sky to liquid. And now it's so it doesn't have like the big
Yes.
markers
No
on
arrow,
top.
no marker, no.
Yeah. Vikram has the liquid pack, I checked. So I don't know how he disabled it.
Hold on, let me reload.
Yeah, I'm showing my screen. Does yours look kind of like this?
Second.
Because yeah, it's just in the liquid pack, and then sticks, and then assignments, and then just making sure it's set to load. And then if for some reason anybody ever wants theirs to show like the other way, you can also flip it in the custom options. But
Term is missing one. What is this on my screen?
Somebody just sent me a hunter one.
I don't want
Yeah,
this
same.
serene. Oh my god, I even
Oh,
forgot.
I'm sorry. I was clicking around. I didn't know what it would do.
Alright, so don't
You're
touch
good.
any of that. Vikram, you're missing this. This should fix everything.
Saying my name like Iggy.
Okay, thank you.
I blame Mickey.
he's not even here. That's messed up.
It's the best time to give him shit.
He's here in spirit.
Lives in Aster's head.
And it's extra important to kill the bombshells that are like near purple or blue or any of the markers, really, if that's where the boss is, because people are going to be going to those areas to get rid of the scrap masters.
Right, well, that was gross.
And we don't want them running into them. And we also need
Hey,
them
Rev.
to have
Up golf.
piles of trash.
I don't
that
do
they can
damage,
pick
my
up,
friend.
so
I
then
don't do damage.
they can actually, you know, roll over the scrap masters before they one-shot our friends. Here, I'll do one more ready check then. What were you saying, Ned?
No, I was gonna say it sucks when I get chosen for the ball, because then sometimes that means the crabs can't get gripped in. They make their way towards the boss, but it takes a little bit.
On tanks.
It sucks when I get picked because it means I don't get to DPS for 30 seconds.
I don't even get to go on the ball.
And then
Alright, first balls are coming out.
I taunted early, my bad.
You just wanted to experience being on the ball, and I respect that.
Sounds in my area, yeah.
Watch your feet.
Oh.
Fire circles are going to be the next thing in about 3 seconds. So don't burn trash. And he's going up. Fire circles are the next mechanic, and they're coming in a second. And the next thing will be the second set of ball phase. Remember, if you're picked, you can just leave the boss and head to your zone. If you're targeted with the power coil, use a defensive, and here are fire circles.
Oh, somebody did. Burn with the
Both bombs
sub.
have been
Thanks so
soaked, but
much.
there's a
Almost
bombshell.
league
Oh,
late.
yeah, it's gone now. Boss is safe.
20 months. Nuts, bro.
B-Res L.
Nuts. And my sub notification is not making the correct sound, which is starting to really bug me. I went to it the other day and it was working
And here's
fine,
third
and now
ball
it
phase.
doesn't work. Get it?
Make sure we get the bombshells near blue so that the Scrapmaster can be rolled over.
Uh-oh.
Watch your feet.
Both bombs are dead.
I'm moving
Light
out of
it
the
on
fire.
fire.
Scrapmasters in the back if you can
Light
get
everything on fire.
Fire circles are the next things in about 4 seconds. Watch your feet. And then fourth ball phase coming. Make sure we deal with the bombshells around the Scrapmaster spawning near red.
There's a recycler in the back. R.I.P.
Oof. There goes
diamond
bomb.
and purple.
And yeah, before he goes up in the air, I think there's 2 Scrapmasters, but after he comes down, every marker should have one. And so that's part of the reason why it's important to go to your own section, is because you kind of get assigned that Scrapmaster. And yeah, like Praxer's saying, the number 1 priority if you're on the ball is get medium and then get your Scrapmaster. And then after that, you can worry about other scrap and stuff.
Get cooler trend.
Recat forgot where purple was. He's
Mama.
colorblind.
Old man eyes.
Red. No ascendants. Darn.
Ah, damn it, my bad. Take it back quick.
Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh. Feeling it.
Focus these bombshells, especially. Oh, luckily there's actually not one near
Fire?
diamond this time. Yeah, watch your feet. Don't burn trash. If there's a lightning beam heading towards you, use a defensive because it ramps up damage and does a lot of it.
Does it? Oh, sentence. Cool.
Burning trash that time. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
another one. Cool.
Yeah, fire coming in about 3 seconds though, so watch your feet. Don't burn trash. And then he's going to go up in the air. The next thing is fire circles again, and it's going to be in about 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
We're going to go into the second ball phase. Remember, if you're targeted, as soon as you're targeted, just head
Diamond.
to your area.
Diamondo.
Losing uptime to have a better time on the ball is totally acceptable. Focus these bombshells, especially near fire. Yeah, watch your feet.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Boss.
Up, dog.
Up dog.
What's up, dog?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was muted. I was talking to Ruben. He's looking at me.
You were talking to yourself?
I'm looking at myself.
Oh.
Is he questioning why he now has a sibling?
I'm the man in the mirror.
It's named after a hunter on your grade team. Not me.
Ooh. Like those early procs.
Alright, first ball phase coming here. The
Triangle.
bombshells around purple are going to be our
Triangle.
priority. Okay, but there's none that close to it. Fire circles, watch your feet. There's a Scrapmaster far away. Fire circles are the next mechanic in about 4 seconds. And then he'll be going up in the air.
To the sky he goes.
Let's get Spats back up. And then fire circles are next in 3 seconds.
Did some of the trashes just burn? Because there was nobody.
Yeah.
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 Here's second ball
Does not
phase.
burn, but everything after that does.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm silly goofy.
I was just about to grip. I was so sad.
Yeah, no, that one felt bad because I was like going for the Scrapmaster there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you somehow managed to hit everything but the Scrapmaster.
I know, like that was crazy.
We also set so much trash on fire.
We're going for the achievement.
Yeah, we need to make sure there's no garbage at all anytime he does the thing.
Well, we only set off 2 extra.
Cross. Man, I hate garbage people.
Yeah, I only like good people.
They make a bunch of stupid regulations that makes me have to change my trash can where it's located slightly periodically. And then they make 3 times my income when they didn't even go to school. And they forgot to take my garbage this week, so it's just sitting there. I'm slightly bitter. What am I supposed to do with all the extra garbage in my house? They've just been gathering in piles, because I can't put them in the garbage dumpster.
Have you considered joining them?
No.
I don't think you belong in a trash can, Hawk.
Thank you.
Just take it to the garbage place and leave it out front.
Yeah, take it to their house. Follow them home.
So right.
Follow them home.
Like in the most inconvenient place, put it.
But don't let them know it was you, or you don't want them to retaliate, because they have access to a lot more garbage than you do.
Think of all the interesting people you'd meet as a garbage man, Hawk.
I tried, but they didn't reply to me. I'm not good enough to be a garbage man.
Does that add to the bitterness?
Yeah.
Fire circles here, just don't step on too many friends. There's no trash to worry about. And then first ball phase. Remember, if there's a beam of lightning at you, use a defensive. Watch your feet. And there's no
Holy.
more bombshells, so you're safe going to boss.
Oh, that was a
Someone
big
burn
old
one.
tempest.
Shame them.
Fire circles are the next mechanic in like 2 seconds.
All the ball people gathered so many hyenas though, that was so fun for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be honest. There's a smile on my face every time hyenas spawn in like my section. And I just know I instantly get the medium ball.
My blood beast went boom all over them. It was great.
Fire circles. And then second ball phase is next in about 3 seconds. And then coils and fire circles here, so defensives and don't burn trash.
Oh no.
Bombs have been soaked. There's still a bombshell out at distance. We have like 2 seconds to kill it. Nice. Pick scrap masters. Fire circles are next in 2 seconds. And then we're gonna go into ball phase 3, and there's probably gonna be a scrap master next to some balls here, or next to some of the bombshells. So make sure we are killing those bombshells.
Double defensive.
Fire circles, watch your feet. Both bombs have been soaked, but there's some bombshells around, so careful if you still are on a ball. Kill this last bombshell. Nice. Kick Scrap Masters. Fire circles are coming. And here's the fourth ball phase.
Oh, there's so much fire on the ground. Oh, we ascended.
Kill
Hell
these
yeah.
bombshells,
Oh,
they're
double
about to explode.
ascension.
Use fire circles, watch your feet. And then fifth ball phase.
Triangle.
Triangle. Right on it.
Fire circles and power coils. Remember, if you're targeted by the power coils, use the defensive. Still some bombshells around boss, so careful if you're trying to go in.
Go, go, go. Second lust.
Fire circles are the next thing in about 3 seconds.
Second potions in 10.
And here's sixth ball phase. Watch your feet for fire circles here, and if you're targeted by a laser beam, use a defensive.
Ah!
Bombshells are about to explode if they're still up, so kill them.
Oh!
Use big defensives, health pot, any or health stone, anything. Fire circles, watch your feet. And then seventh ball phase here, which is the last one.
Oh, whammy's down.
Ruh-roh.
Yes, you're down a ball.
I got the ball.
Boss is just
He's gonna be
chasing.
running around like a madman.
What do you mean this ball phase is the last one? I have anxiety.
He berserks.
Enrage timer.
And yeah.
Oh! Well, we didn't make it.
Close.
Good try though.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
That was just the two crabs that killed most of us, I think.
Yeah, that definitely hurt.
Me and Zik were dead half the fight, and Zik does a lot of the first 20% health of the ads.
Just goes to show how close we are to killing the boss, though.
Can I get mage food? Thanks.
Oh, we're almost there.
Here's like cousin slow hands if anyone needs to repair. Alright. On tanks.
Everybody get your boss on.
I'm a paladin.
I'm a demon hunter.
Glad my force set proc, so my death strike can cleave.
Alright, first ball phase is in about 4 seconds. And then coils and fire circles. So watch your feet here.
There's one around the bottom. Beware.
Oh yeah, I lit that fire up. Good job, me.
Next mechanic's gonna be fire circles again in about 4 seconds, and then he's gonna go up in the air. Second ball phase is going to be in a couple seconds.
A lot of crabs around this.
Ooh.
Defensive, one of the crabs blew up.
Yeah, I think it got gripped
I like
into
gripped
a
him
ball.
to the boss and it blew up.
Or you can just wipe this one up.
Does someone just run into the boss at the same time when you grip them? Or...
I mean,
it just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them hit the bombshell. It does an emote in chat so you can see, and it'll tell you what it hits.
Oh, it does say in chat. Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
I for real didn't till yesterday know that they were crabs because like the crabs walk the bombshells. I like had never actually looked at it.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
was wondering what the fuck y'all were talking about crabs for the first like 3 weeks.
So he has a bomb for a shell.
What do you think it was? Just a walking bomb?
I just hit Dot'em and hit Starfall. I won't look at them. I'm worried about these damn fucking dogs biting me.
You know, I hate to admit this because I hate weak auras, but the weak aura pack does take a lot of the brain power out of this fight.
It's really nice, huh? And like the circles saying the fires for when I don't.
I miss one feature from the last weak aura pack, actually, which is crazy for me to say because I don't really like weak auras all that much.
What feature?
It would like put on screen and tell me who was on a ball still.
Oh, you can turn that on.
Nice. Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I need to do that. It would help me with PIing for the crabs.
Power coils and fire circles. Remember, if you're targeted, use a defensive.
Coming in behind.
Oh yeah, a whole
Next
lot of
mechanic will be
beavers.
fire circles.
Why are you giggling?
You know? Fire circles are just really funny to think about. Like a circle of fire? How would that even work?
I can I will heroic leap to garbage right now. Actually, I can't.
Oh no, that's not
Yeah,
good.
Johnny Cash fell in a ring of fire, so it's not too hard to believe.
Dude, how does one fall in a ring of fire? Like,
Oh, you have to ask him.
I don't think you can anymore.
Get a Ouija board out.
Alright, fair enough.
The Luigi board.
The fire circles in 3.
You guys distracted Cricket.
Alright, second ball phase. Make sure we're killing all the bombshells around blue, because there's 3 around the Scrapmaster.
We did it!
Then Scrapmaster and bomb at diamond.
We should probably get a healer up.
We don't have a.
We're down both B-reses.
Oh!
Oof.
Or down, yeah.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
Yeah, fire circles here. Watch your feet.
Wait,
Never mind, this hurts.
Yeah, third ball phase, but honestly, just
Who's
run
alive?
into crabs.
a better spot for
Oh,
it, I guess.
You were the only tank. I was like, where are you bringing the boss food? It was running around everywhere.
I was running
He was
around
trying to chase
everywhere. Then he hit me. I didn't
Trying.
hit him with the ball. He hit me.
Jub's trying.
You guys like my trail of fire over here?
I do think that
I hit 5 before I died.
we should do an attempt where we light every single garbage pile on fire, and then the boss won't have any to light on fire.
That big tech, actually. If Liquid had you, it wouldn't have taken them so many pulls.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you seen the 3 tank strat? Where you can like bait the ball tank so they always get the ball. So their whole job, the whole fight is just doing the ball.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah. The real nice thing about the 3 tank is for like managing hyenas and
too.
stuff.
Yeah, because you have the DK not be the ball and he just sits there and pulls shit.
Oh my god, let me do this. I'm happy to be the 3rd tank.
Oh, wait,
You're
no,
our
Starfall.
ball breaker.
Hold on. I heard. I stepped away to grab crackers and heard DK. Did I hear something?
Well, it was just extra grips.
I think if we did a 3rd tank, it would probably be Aster or Bell.
Yeah, for sigil,
'cause,
for just better grips.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
So look at your DPS, Ruben. This is your fight.
I would just want to kill the boss.
Keep a DPS like that, you're gonna get tariff too.
DPS them like that, and you'll kill the boss.
My DPS on this boss is a fucking lottery machine.
Look, I love additional tanks as much as the next guy, but we don't need another tank.
Okay, I'm gonna steal poon from you.
You wouldn't even need a
I'll go
healer if
DPS.
you ran 20 tanks.
And we'll all use the ring.
No.
The One Ring? Or the Ring of Fire?
A healing ring.
First ball phase
What's
coming in
that
2
next?
seconds. And then coils and fire circles. So watch your feet, don't burn trash.
Cycle me. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm
Where
going
are
to get
we?
cookies.
Wait, no, Ruben, you have to shame. What quadrant was it in?
Diamond.
We must publicly shame them.
That one was hard to see though, because it was behind a coil.
I pinged it.
So I sort of get that one.
No, I had higher hopes for Specipus. I can't believe you would do this.
Listen, he wanted to be the only DPS druid around.
It's like letting Lee Harvey Oswald kill JFK. That's exactly what happened right now.
Is it?
Yeah, Ruben's.
Wait, I'm trying to draw the correlation.
Fire circles in 3?
Exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened.
There was apparently a junk master in your quadrant specificist that got missed.
Ball phase 2.
It was on the grassy knoll.
Oh, Ascension.
Scrapmaster
I
at distance
ascended.
still, but
I'm tanking him.
alright. Fire circles in about 3 seconds. And then third sorting phase in 3 seconds now. Probably gonna have to get all these bombshells off fast because there's a lot in blue for this person.
Bell, I did a bad.
Ooh. Oh, I see.
What word it?
What did you do?
It was
Wanting
I was too
uptime on the
close.
boss.
Yeah, I was a little too close to his hitbox.
Oh, and you got knocked off your ball.
Yeah, I was faced away from him, but the ball's hitbox, I guess, was bigger than I expected.
Not the first time that's happened. To me, too. Yeah, it's happened before.
I found out if I stand inside of the boss, I won't get stunned by any of the balls coming in.
I know, it's really good,
Here's
right?
the fourth one. Honestly, you can run into crabs, and then we can take a break.
That's the third time I got crab.
Crab lab.
I'm running.
He's trying, damn it.
You know, I thought about mentioning standing inside the boss's hitbox to you last time, Poon, but then I was like, no, he's a tank. If he does that, the boss will probably walk away from him, right? But I guess it works.
He's pretty...
Some bosses are so weird like that.
This guy works with me. Alright!
Someone life or bigger.
Alright, be right back.
We'll do an 8-minute break.
Huge.
Woo!
What? do I bluff for even? I got 5 minutes. 4 minutes. Get out of here. Leave. Get out. Love Ozempic.
Hello.
Am I watching? Yes. No, I stopped.
Really hope they buff Fire Nova soon. Really sad how low damage it.
All right, ready? Checking. See who's back. That was the fastest no I've ever seen on a ready check.
Yeah, Foxy boy.
From someone. Oh, never mind. He is offline. His thing just wasn't great out for me. So.
I'm with them. Leveling in Scarlet Crusade raid.
I was checking the auction house and selling shit.
But you can do that in here.
I was on side checking the auction house and selling something.
Wow.
Broke now. Gotta make money.
All right, going down the feast. Alright, so some things to note is, again, you can only roll over the scrap masters if you're a medium or large ball. And the weak aura has two different areas where it kind of like shows it. At the top, there's like, they call it their special bar. And it shows your scrap out of 200, and then there's also one of the big icons that shows your scrap out of 200 and like how long is left on the ball. So, I feel like that was one of the main things. Other than that, we're really close to killing it. So,
yeah,
gotta keep up some great work, and we got this easy.
I know it's all practice because you don't get chosen for ball that often. I myself am pretty hit or miss with my ball, but make sure we run all extras into the boss because when we hit enrage, she's still at like 10% left, which is like 4 balls.
Yeah. And each ball, yeah, does 2% of his max health if it's fully, like, large ball. So, it's a lot of
fully
damage
large ball
you're missing out on if you don't run it into him. Are you there, Ruben?
Yeah, I can't find mana oil in my bag, but I found it, so I'm
Okay.
ready.
Then on tanks.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Like early ascent rocks.
Alright. Kill these bombshells, especially the ones at purple, because they're close to a scrap master. Watch fire circles. Fire circles are next in about 2 seconds.
Oh, he's flying away.
Fire circles are next again in about 4 seconds. And then ball phase 2 in 4 seconds.
Triangle.
Son of a bitch.
Get these crabs off their trash. Purple's gonna need a lot of help getting the crabs away. Watch your feet. And then Scrap Master at purple if someone can get it. Fire circles are going to be the next mechanic again in about 4 seconds.
Right now I shouldn't
Here's
get the ball
third
anymore.
Ball phase. And then there's going to be coils and fire circles. Watch your feet.
With a waste of a sentence, my last two globals is out. Catching up slowly now.
Here's fourth ball phase. Right. Make sure we're getting these bombshells, especially near X. If you're targeted with the beam, use a defensive.
Oh!
We can just die.
That's not good. Not the good.
Don't forget after he stomps back down every time you're chosen to check your quadrant for a scrap master, because we had 2 cast that time.
Yeah, sometimes I could turn around and panic look for my icon and don't see my icon and can't see other icons because there's so much clutter on the screen, and I kind of just get fucked.
Yeah.
By the clutter.
Just know green's near the entrance, blue is away from the entrance, red is the path towards Sprocket Monger, and purple is by those big metal crates.
That's a lot to remember.
I mean, you're also like typically gonna be getting the left one, I think is melee.
Yeah, melee's like always the one we're right on top of, it feels like. So Aster, you were red. You're the one that killed me to a scrap master.
Yep. I do.
Yeah.
I owned up to it. I apologize.
Yeah, and I think if we have the boss near the wall, the bombs, you know, will spread closer to each other. And so then we'll have an easier time getting them off their platforms. And then it'll be easier for the ball people to roll over the scrap masters.
Ascendant.
But here's first ball phase.
Triangle.
And then there's going to be the coils and fire. So remember, if you're targeted with a coil, use a defensive. And watch your feet for fire here. In a perfect world, nothing gets lit on fire here.
Oh.
Yeah, Aster.
Well, not the world ain't perfect.
Oh.
What do you want from me?
The fire circles are next in about 4 seconds. And then he'll go up in the air.
Up into the air. Bill. That was a wasted.
Fire circles are the first thing in about 2 seconds. And then second ball phase coming here. Make sure we are getting the bombshells around Scrapmaster. Purple's gonna need a lot of help. Watch your feet. Well, bombs have been soaked, and there's one last bombshell, but it's not by boss, so you're gonna roll. Fire circles are up next in about 4 seconds here.
Wow.
And here's third ball phase. Make sure we're killing the bombshells that spawn around us.
What's that? That's... Oh, poop. I didn't see that. Oh, four. Hey, that's 4 tier sucks. What? You think our 4 set sucks? I think it's pretty good.
Fire circles are coming here.
Why do you think it sucks?
Yeah, you can get someone up. Here's 4th ball phase. Make sure we're getting these off their posts. There's a bombshell right on top of the Scrapmaster at X, and fire circles are coming.
Great dog. Oh my god. Up. There goes everybody.
I like your Murloc transmorg, Bill.
Thanks. I'm a little shark.
Transmorg?
Transmorg, yep.
Oh.
I've invented a word. Murloc morph, I guess. It's the correct term.
How do you know that wasn't already a thing at the Murloc universe?
Good point.
Or the Murloc timeline?
Yeah, I've played Murloc Quest or whatever the Flash game was called.
Do you think Murlocs transmorph into us?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fire circles here, but no trash. Just don't step on too many friends. And then first ball phase here, and the arrows are color coded. Here are the pylons and fire circles, so watch your feet.
Oh. Oh.
Someone's
What's that,
had the hamster ball.
Fire circles in 2.
Oh, I burned one.
Ah!
You weren't the only one, buddy.
Hi. I didn't realize if you were standing next to a trash fire and it goes on you, it immediately burns it.
Yeah.
Here are fire circles. And then second ball phase.
Triangle.
Make sure we're getting the bombshells near the scrap masters especially, and then fire circles, so don't burn trash.
Oh!
Boom!
Wiggle boom.
What the heck?
Yeah, we got Doom exploded.
Can't believe we're being beat by an elderly goblin.
And just in case,
a nursing home.
just in case I ever forget to call it out, the weak aura has the fire circle near the center of your screen, typically, or wherever you moved it to if you moved it. And then if you're targeted by the power coil, a big red text will pop up saying like hypercharge, so you'll know to use a defensive. And if you want to, you can even add like a sound to it or something.
Are melee switching to bombshells? Or are they only waiting to like go in?
I'm switching.
I mean, they should be swapping.
Seen
The
a
only
lot
reason
of
I can't swap is because I death coil and I can't grip stuff to the boss if I don't
seen a lot
put
of
on the boss.
low bombshell damage in the details meter.
I usually try and do a lot, but I was in a garbage ball that time, so.
Also, there's so many hyenas that I wouldn't be surprised if the hyena damage was higher than the bombshell damage.
Rah, rah, rah.
Alright, kill these bombshells, especially the ones near Diamond, for that Scrapmaster to be safe, and then watch your feet for fire circles. More fire circles are coming.
What happened to you two?
Foiled.
I got scrap mastered.
At least your death was eco-friendly.
I was
You really
recycled.
can't have scrap master deaths.
Yeah, it seems like we're just ignoring the fucking ads. And the bombshells and everything else.
Well, Scrapmaster death is just whoever someone called in.
It's a ball
The
issue.
recycle or the
Yeah.
not the like cast.
Yeah, second sorting phase here. Remember, if you get targeted, it's okay to lose a bit of uptime. It means you have a much better time, you know, dealing with your Scrapmaster and everything. Because there are 4 Scrapmasters now, so every section should have one, and then fire circles are coming.
Oh.
I saw like the bar counting down that there was still a bomb up, but I could not see where that bomb was for a little bit.
Was
And
it
then I
under
saw
the
it boom.
boss?
There was a cat in my fucking screen.
You're good.
That does make it harder to see the bomb.
Yeah, you can pick up more than one Scrapmaster, so if you need to, it's definitely better to pick up an extra than to let it go off. But also, make sure you're getting the Scrapmaster in your section. The number 1 priority is getting to a medium ball, and then getting your Scrapmaster, and then you can worry about other stuff.
Sorry.
You're on your own.
I may have ran into a melter back here. So be warned. There's an ad.
Seriously?
I was so worried that failed when he started walking a little bit towards you, Hub Jim. Right. Ripple, check your quadrant for a scrap master so we don't have a recycle death again.
I miss Alexstrasza.
She's still alive.
Yeah, but she's not around, you know?
Big mom energy.
No, Big Mama is a dungeon boss.
Yeah.
That's why I said Big Mom, not Big Mom.
I just heard you say Big Mom twice. Or Big Mama.
Lord have mercy.
Alright, first ball phase here. A bomb has been soaked, so any remaining ones can go into the boss. And then up next is fire circles. In about 4 seconds. And then he's gonna go up.
Oh, get back down here.
Alright, fire circles are coming in about 2 seconds. And then second ball phase. Make sure we're getting the bombshells near the scrap masters off.
Woo!
So a bombshell nearby, so careful rolling in. Nice.
Let's fire move back.
Yeah, fire in 3. And then here's third sorting phase, if we can move boss. And then make sure we are killing these bombshells. We can get Begram up, and then if you're targeted with the power coil, use defensive. Here are fire circles.
Another
They've been
ascendance.
recycled.
Nice.
More fire circles. And then after these fire circles are the fourth ball phase. But we can go ahead and just roll into crabs.
If you recycled, you asked her public
battle
knock
rose.
them.
Yeah, we have a battle rose for Whammy, and then we'll have another battle rose soon.
Alright, if people want to keep going, we can.
I don't see why not, unless we blow up here with the bomb that's right. Actually, we might blow up. Oh my god!
It's more we also
No, I'm
kind
trying
of
to
just
run
fell
food over.
behind with it. And there were lots of fires and stuff.
Hub Jump owned up to it. I think it was Hub Jump.
Hub Jump, how could you?
I'll do it again.
Oh my!
Forever my goat.
Oh my god! I can't believe. Ruthless. What did I ever do wrong to you, Hub Jump? I've been nothing but a friend. It's what I deserve. How did I hurt you people?
You burned that trash that one time on that one pull.
True.
You said the world in a perfect world, and I wanted to prove a point.
You don't want to make the world perfect, Aster.
There is
You'd
no
rather show that it's not. That's messed up.
You can't have a perfect
That
world.
is
That's
messed up.
false. It's false dream.
This boss is tearing us apart.
Yeah, honestly. Worse than, what's the stupid tree's name? Nimue.
That was a therapy boss. This is just anger.
Yeah.
Oops. Ooh.
Alright, first fire circles. Just don't stand on too many people. And then first ball phase. Make sure we're getting the crabs off their piles. And then here are the coils and fire circles.
I did the thing where I roll and I bug and I can't move my ball.
That's fun.
Oh, you rolled your last roll.
I guess I'm just doing a little circus trick over by the boss.
Alright, fire circles are next in about 3 seconds, and then he's gonna go up in the air.
We'll go back to the wall when he comes down.
Ah, poop.
Bait him to the wall.
I was about to say Whammy, I have no idea how you didn't light that garbage, and then you ran into a different piece of garbage.
Someone just want to watch him.
Yeah, I did.
He wanted to prove it wasn't a perfect world like someone else.
Yep.
Fire circles here, though. And then second ball phase. And then make sure we are getting the bombshells near scrap masters off their piles, like, as fast as humanly possible.
Somebody get the Scrab Master on cross. I got a different one.
I'm dead.
And then
He saved me!
No, I touched a crab. It moved.
I saw. Yes, they walk. That was funny to watch in real time.
We can get Ruben up, and then fire circles. And then if we can go there for the ball.
Oh,
Power
nice.
coils
Perfect.
and fire circles here. Blue is going to need a lot of help making it safe for them to get the recycler.
Oh, balls.
Fire circles are coming in about, well, 5 seconds still, so. Fire circles are coming. And then 4th ball phase.
Cross.
Ross, that's right here.
Make sure we're getting the bombshells off, and then coils and fire circles in about 2 seconds. Here are the fire circles.
Boom.
Still a couple bombshells up around boss, so careful rolling in.
Oh, we definitely hit one. Woo!
We can go ahead and die.
Yeah. There was like a
Oh,
river of fire
boy.
between the ads and the boss, so there's a bunch of bombshells that blew up. Skis.
I mean, regardless, people should not be rolling straight into them. They're a big white icon on the bombs.
No, they blew up because they weren't killed. As much.
No, someone rolled right into them.
There were, and I'm saying there were also 2 that blew up because they were not near the boss. They weren't getting cleaned.
It's like if the, you know, if me or Zick or somebody else who has a lot of bombshell damage gets rolled up, like, they just don't die. It's like we always wipe when Creek or I or him get sucked up, like we just need help.
Those bombs were free. They weren't above 80%, so they could have been brought into the tanks, and they never were.
I mean, like, yeah, but like people can also just like hit them, you know.
I guess I could go Ellie,
They're
but
like, if they don't die, we wipe. So I don't think we're gonna hit the enrage timer. Like we're pretty far ahead, right?
If we have everyone alive and we're rolling into the boss with like max size balls,
I got the most melee
which
damage
is a lot
to him.
easier to do if they don't have to worry about running into bombshells.
I mean, there were 3 crabs. You're going to be cleaving regardless, so it just makes sense to take them to the boss.
Yeah, circle. I think that would help her, you know.
Probably a couple pulls is Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the faster we
Could be
kill
worth
them,
trying.
the less likely somebody's to roll into them as well.
And then if we can have the boss positioned between like the 2 world markers for when the ball phases go out, and then I think it will make it easier to see the world markers, but then also the bombs won't be as bad on the Scrapmasters. Here's first ball phase. And then coils and fire circles are in 2, so get ready. All bombs are dealt with, can go into boss.
I got no idea what I'm doing. Oh my gosh.
Alright, fire circles in 3. And then he's going up in the air.
I just put an earthquake in the sky. That's impressive.
Fire circles in 3. Get L up if we can. And then second ball face. Nice job. Foils and fire circles soon.
Oh, we
I'm
hit
so
a bomb.
stupid. I'm sorry. You have a rallying cry.
Up next is fire circles in 2 seconds. Kick scrap masters if we can. And here's third ball phase. We're gonna need lots of help with bombshells because one of our primary 80%ers is dead. And then careful with the coils here, and then fire circles. And then there's a bomb next to boss.
Oh, I'm dead. I got recycled.
Whoop.
I'm doing less damage to them. I think. What are people running on? Do we? Oh, I don't feel like changing that. Try another round as this, see what happens.
No, no. That's Ari's favorite spot. Leave her alone.
Try to reset if we still can. The gate might go up.
I missed it. My bad.
No, you're good. I should have called sooner. It looked like we were indecisive, and I should have just made the decision instead of, you know, waiting with everyone else to decide or like see what we were doing.
The ball disconnected me.
Yeah, me too.
So many people are just standing in place.
Oh, just waiting for Dad.
Hyenas can leave his arena, but he can't. Like, usually when boss adds leave an arena, the boss resets too.
You can eat mage food if you need to get to full.
Oh.
Everyone's ready, so on tanks. Alright. Get these bombshells off their thing. Remember, if you're targeted with the power coil, use
we hit a thing.
defensive.
Pop defensive.
And a recycler.
That didn't take very long.
Oh, saved. That was crazy. I watched that Begram.
There.
Alright, fire circles. Fire circles again, and if we can move a little more left. Here's second ball phase. There's some far bombshells next to scrap masters. And then fire circles.
Oh, we're done
We can go,
those.
didn't I?
Yeah, I ain't, going back in enhance.
Yeah, but think of how cool you look against the hyenas now, Sortle.
Alright, we'll probably do like one more before our last break of the night.
Do some insane funnel, though.
How does our thunder? Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Love thunderstorms.
Alright, first ball phase. Remember, if you see the big hypercharge text on your screen, use a defensive. And
We're missing the recyclers,
get
man.
Aster up if we can.
Those recycles.
And then fire circles. Next mechanic's going to be fire circles again. Second ball phase coming up. Remember, every section is going to have scrap masters now. So your main goal, get to medium, pick up your scrap master, and then the people not on the ball, kill the bombshells next to the scrap masters so they can be gripped away and the scrap masters can be safely gathered. I guess since it's last pull before break, if you want to onk pineapple, you can. Yeah, we can go to my
Square.
Roll into crabs.
I roll into Boone.
Wait. You have to be a... Oh, I guess it makes sense you have to be a medium bomb or ball to roll into crabs. I just never tried it before.
I just want to run over Boone. Oh, bring down the tank. Yay! I guess since it's break time, it's time to rumble. Woohoo! What the? There we go. Incubation starter is warming up.
Oh, I'll put up the break timer. We'll do another 8-minute.
That's cool. Probably set up a BlackRock team. Like, free? We like free stuff. $3? That's pretty good. Got a big red button. That it? Upgrade cores. What are cores? Cord week. Let's put together a BlackRock. Over? No, we want. Oh wait. What is it? Oh. Okay, he looks cool. Deathless charge. During the Makarov, refuse to die, gaining impenetrable armor and bloodlust for 3.5 seconds. Damn. Rally the clan, grant bloodlust to all enemies on the board for 10 seconds upon winning the Makarov. Conquer diplomacy. Fully heal and join the Doomhammer side, but bleeds out. What? What? This is Makara, First Blood. Horde and Blackrock allies deal 75% increased damage on their first attack. Makara. Huh. Challenges the first enemy in sight to a duel, revealing their true strength. If victorious, gains more power the closer the duel was. Ooh. Pilgrim sounds cool as shit. Upgrade. Okay, so we need a Blackrock Fort team. Hey, Hellstream, I've woken up now at 5 a.m. to watch Giga Enchant. Oh, man. 5 a.m. I cannot believe you're up that late, dude. That's nuts. Equip these guys. Yeah, we're on Styx Prog. Although, right now we are on break. We got a squad. But hopefully you're doing well this fine morning. I can move him there. Yeah. How are you liking the new storm? Oh man, I am loving it. I am actually having fun again. I'm having fun. Which is really nice. Because it was really frustrating before, but now it's like it's awesome. I'm doing the Primordial Stormbringer version with Root of Elements too. Oh man, just great. No, I can't believe I have to say I prefer Totemic just a bit more. Oh, really? That's funny. I feel like a lot of people have swapped off. That's okay. Each their own. Didn't play Storm for so long, I forgot. Yeah, I really didn't play it in Season 1. I stuck to Totemic. I was playing the Totem build for as long as I can remember. Doing the Super Nuke Totem build. Well, we can keep the Rider. We got some tanks. Now we need some backline. And that gives us wave clear. Some base breaking. Ugh. Boom. Maze gain 50% until damage. Later summons 2 whelps. Towers, barracks, and meeting stones. Spawn a whelp every 15 seconds. Ooh. With movement speed. But yeah, that might be why I'm enjoying Stormbringer more, is because I didn't really play it in Season 1. Oh. Oh god, my game is not enjoying the whole World of Warcraft in the background. Go Ascendance or Root of Elements? I go Root of Elements. I much prefer it, and I've gotten rid of my unused trinkets too. I do not like unused trinkets. So I'm actually having a good time now. I think it's because I got rid of all the cooldowns.
Me and Titan were both looking out the window, and this streak of lightning went literally across the sky, just in a straight line. And we both looked at each other and looked back out.
It's funny.
I much prefer Root of Elements because I hate deciding when I want to Ascendance. A pain. Game really is not enjoying playing both well. Can Stormbringer follow up with AoE like Brewery? I doubt it. Actually, yes. Surprisingly, it does take a little bit longer. Like, it's not... So, Totemic is fully front-loaded, right? Stormbringer brings more of a consistency, where it takes a little bit longer to ramp up, but its initial burst is still about the same. It's just the after effect. To be fair, I crit 6 mil unbuffed Tempest. Yeah, like, Tempest can hit pretty hard. Tempest is also uncapped AoE. And you got a lot more funnel damage. But your combo is still the same, right? You Primordial Wave, Doom Winds, Primordial Storm. It's just the follow-up after that is just a lot easier. And if you get good as... if you get good Ascendances and Tempest procs, you can blow stuff up real good. But yeah, I did a 13 Priory, and although we pulled like maniacs, which was great, I did about 4 million overall, and the Unholy DK did like 4.3. So, you know, it's definitely definitely up there. How much DPS for Priory? Around 4 mil.
Are you here, Sorgal?
Oh.
Oh, Hawk's internet might have just gone out or something. So.
Okay, I'm going back to more rumbles. Oh my god, this guy's freaking level 5 and he's doing this much? There we go. Do this later.
Did you drop food?
No.
Okay.
Now I am.
Wow. Oh.
Alright, this ready check will be for pool.
Heck yeah. Early Ascendant, huge. Secondary Ascendants, what?
Alright, first ball phase coming up. Alright, remember, if you're targeted with the power coil, use defensive and fire circles are coming. Fire circles are going to be the next mechanic, but it's not for like 5 seconds. Here they come, and then the boss will be going up in the air. And then we're going to go back between diamond and square. Fire circles are going to be the next mechanic again. 3 seconds. And then after these will be the second ball phase. And the second ball phase is when there will be 4 scrap masters.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Okay, make sure we are getting these crabs off their piles.
Oh, wait, did I not pick up? There we go. Okay, good.
And then fire circles are coming. Both bombs have been dealt with, but there's a lot of bombshells around the boss, so careful rolling it.
Lightning.
Fire circles are the next
lightning.
mechanic in 2 seconds. And then if we can move the boss closer to the wall between square and X. Alright, focus crabs, coils, and fire will be starting soon. Use the defensive for coil, and fire is starting now.
Nice.
Both bombs have been dealt with, and there's no more bombshells. Fire circles are coming.
Oh, I'm in Ascendant, so shit.
And then 4th ball phase coming. Coils. X needs help clearing out bombshells next to Scrapmaster, and watch out for fire circles.
There's a bomb like right on the boss that's gonna blow up.
Oh yeah. Bombshells all around it too. Just get next.
Oh. Oh, this boss is so much fun. We should just skip and go to Sprocketmonger. That's what I think. Rocket.
Alright, make sure to grab a healthstone if you need one. Need some mage food. And yeah, that was a pretty good pull. If that bomb was in a good spot instead of, you know, surrounded by like 4 different crabs and the boss, making it impossible to hit.
Yeah. Besides the boss being on top of it, which I guess we technically could have helped a bit, those crab spawns that pull were so bad. They all were way away from the boss.
Can you explain how Ascendant functions regarding what is casting lightning bolt? So the true design is if you lightning bolt before you're in Ascendance, you will cast lightning bolt after every wind strike, and same goes for chain lightning. But if you Tempest, it will determine what you are going to do next. If Tempest hits one other target, at least one, it will queue up chain lightning. If you only hit one target and nothing else, then oh shit, did I go to the wrong side?
Fire circles are coming, watch your feet.
I think I went to the wrong side. It will continue casting lightning bolt. And if you're in Ascendance while lightning bolt is queued up and you get a Tempest, it will auto cast your
Fire
Tempest
circles
for
are
you.
next in about 2 seconds, and then we're gonna be going up in the sky.
That's the only thing.
He is.
God, I wish I could.
Honestly.
I can only fly twice as high as a butterfly.
Maybe more books have been written since then and you can go even higher.
Oh, I didn't consider that.
Fire circles are next in about 3 seconds.
Hopefully that
And
explained
now second
it.
ball phase. Make sure we're freeing up the scrap masters by getting rid of all the bombshells near them. Fire's coming in a second, and remember, if you have the red text on your screen, use a personal. Both bombs have been dealt with. Fire circles are next in about 2 seconds.
No problem. Hopefully the explanation was good enough. Mostly just watching out for your Tempests. Oop. Making sure when they want to be single target they are,
We
but
can be res somebody. Make sure we're getting kicks. Fire circles here. Watch your feet. And then fourth ball phase. It coming out.
so I must Tempest man if I have to Tempest. Yeah,
sure we get the
if you
bombshells
have
near
chain lightning
and
queued up.
triangle dealt with.
If you have lightning bolt, so if you're on single target, it'll cast automatically.
And then fire circles are coming.
So you won't have to worry about it. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Unless Tempest is up. You ideally you want to cast Tempest with 10 stacks, so if you're in Ascendance, do try to, but it's not like that big of a deal. So the only time you truly have to cast Tempest is in AoE when you have Chain Lightning queued up. Other than that, it'll automatically cast it if you're on single target.
Lightning going crazy outside.
Diamond.
I did your roll bug, Sam. I fell rushed as it happened, and then I got stuck in place.
I guess you got in too much of a rush.
You got me.
The spaghetti code.
Honestly. Fire circles are coming.
Ooh, we ascended.
And then after he crashes down, we're gonna go back to between diamond and square.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
And then
Lava
next thing
burst.
is fire circles.
Why is
but
that
they're
even
still
on my
4 seconds
bar?
away. Here they come. And then second, ball phase. Remember, there's 4 scrap masters now, so make sure all the bombshells are away from scrap masters.
Ah, I was killed by the scrap master. And we've had 2 recycles this pull.
Yeah, we can get Aster up. And then fire circles are next. Here's third ball phase. Make sure we're breaking the bombshells next to the scrap masters as fast as we can. Fire circles are going to be next again in 2 seconds.
Holy reset.
Kill these scraps, especially X has a bombshell right on the scrap master. Use a defensive if you have the red text saying hypercharged. Watch your feet for the flame. Fire circles. And then 5th ball phase coming.
I've only got 3.
Focus these bombshells, especially Triangle has one right next to the Scrapmaster. Fire circles are coming.
No, we're.
Ow!
Oop.
We were a lot better at this boss when me and Zik were dead.
Keeping under mine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
Alright, first ball phase. I'm sorry, Praxer.
I hate you.
Valid.
It's so CD. Oh no.
Lightning.
Fire circles are next in 5 seconds. And then the boss will be going up.
What's the point of this little intermission? Why'd they make it?
Who knows? I guess some way to make sure people know he's going turbo. Fire circles. And then second ball phase is in like 2 seconds now. Look around square and diamond. Oh, actually, squares isn't even close to the bombshell. That's nice. But diamond is, so diamond will need lots of help.
Oh god.
What?
Oh, I guess I should have hit that bomb.
Boom, yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Once you've been my
Dude, as soon as I did that, it went in my head. I didn't even mean to do that.
Keeping under mine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
I don't even know who the fourth bomb was, only 3 of us spoke in chat.
Ew, I'm a gross.
Was it near side square? Square side or? I was all the way in like frickin' Idaho triangle.
It was between purple and blue, so I could have gotten it because I was on purple. I just didn't see the big bomb. I thought somebody else got it.
There we go again. Vroom.
Trying to find a meme, damn.
Alright, first balls.
Feels like it hits harder.
Alright, circles.
Kind of, because when you chain lightning, your chain lightning does a bit more damage.
Bombshells are dealt with.
Yeah.
We crashed the boss safely.
It doesn't necessarily do more. Unless you get a Tempest right before it, then yeah, it will, because you'll have an extra Feral Spirit up.
Fire circles are next in about 3 seconds.
But yeah, technically it does. By a small margin. Because not only when you Primordial Wave,
after he crashes, we're gonna go back.
You
between
apply
Diamond
Lightning
and
Rod to everything
Square.
it hits,
I really should just start calling him colors.
which will cause your Chain
Fire circles
Lightning
are next.
to deal damage to
30
6
seconds.
additional targets, basically.
You know, it'd be like that. Yeah.
Sorry, Creek.
Get born, but
Oh, discriminate.
oh, it's Creek. My bad. All right, second ball set.
But also, since you want to be spending Maelstrom
Why is everyone talking shit
as
about me, man?
Stormbringer and like Totemic,
No, I was saying
you're gonna
I take it
be
back.
like
Now
you're gonna
knowing that it
notice
was
getting
you.
a whole lot of Tempest. Like
on business.
Primordial Storm generates so much Maelstrom, like an instant 10 in
I'm just
AoE.
out here doing bird things.
Fire circles aren't for a
Feels
bit,
so good, though.
Ignore that.
Birds aren't real.
Feels even better when Root of Elements
Alright,
procs
next fire
off of it
circles
too,
are
and you
like 4
just go
seconds,
right from
and then
Primordial
we're
Storm right
heading
into
between
Ascendance.
Square and X.
Feels
I want these
glorious.
to- Now we can go.
Just like Victor from League of Legends. The glorious evolution.
Do I make a good chicken?
Yes, you do.
Because I don't want to be a duck.
Alright, coils and then circles.
I'm being recycled. Oh
Here are
shit.
the circles.
No, get away from me. Oh, I got ran over by a reindeer. Double Ascendance.
Still a bombshell that needs to die. Seconds, okay. Make sure we're kicking Scrap Masters. If they're kicked twice, they'll jump into melee and typically die.
Huge gamer too.
Here's fourth ball set. Alright. Make sure we're dealing with the bombshells around X because that's where one of the bombs is.
Not to mention all the fire. Oh. Ow.
What? How do we keep missing bombs?
Oh, it's on cooldown. Damn.
I think all these toxic fumes are giving me a headache.
You and me both.
I was born into the toxic fume, molded by it.
All right. We got 20 minutes left. Let's make the most of it. Let's not let any recycles go off. Avoid crashing into any crabs. We got this.
Diamond.
Diamond.
All right, bombshells here. And we won't have all of our grips to work with, so make sure we are still killing them.
Boom.
Fire circles are coming, and then after that, he'll go up in the air.
Ah, just wolfies. Might as well spend on chain lightning. Oh, he's way over there.
Fire circles are coming.
Ascendant!
Alright, second ball phase.
Another ascendant, holy crap.
Foils are coming, and then fire circles, so watch your feet.
Oh, what?
Use
Oh.
personals.
What? Why are we? Oh my goodness.
Fire circles in 3, and let's get Begram up.
Whoa. What?
Alright, focus bombshells.
That was like 6 resets.
Especially the ones near Scrapmaster at blue/square. Because they're going to make it hard for the person to soak. Take Scrapmasters as much as we can. Fire circles are coming in a second. And then fourth ball phase coming. Make sure we're dealing with the scrap masters and all of the bombshells near them so that our friends don't run into them.
Boom. Boom.
Alright, fire circles are in 4. And then 5th sorting set in a couple seconds. Make sure we're kicking scrap masters as much as we can. There's one near purple.
You
And
need
a
those on the
bunch
boss.
of ads at range. Watch your feet. We can go ahead and just crash into crabs with these.
Why? Oof.
I can't recall.
After balls start rolling, like 15 seconds later, we all get lit on fire. That specific fire, 15 seconds after every ball's melee, just be prepared to stare at your health and do something to keep yourself alive, because we keep having deaths to people being too closely stacked, or just we're on fire and they get a laser on them. It's just, if you can defensive every single set of fire, or go for it, but just make sure you watch your health every time the balls are rolling and there's fire.
Time for the smite.
I was eating the last of my fries, but also one of the healers is up on a ball, so there's even less healing during that time. So what Hawk's saying is extra important.
Oh, okay. First lightning bolt is a sentence. Perfect. Love that.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Kill these bombshells. There's a scrap master right next to the pylon thing. Good luck getting that at purple. Nice.
I did my part.
Fire circles in 3. And then he's going up. On a Wednesday.
Wow. In here, I'm double cheeked up on the Thursday. I want some toaster strudels.
Watch for fire
Toaster
circles.
strudels. Those do sound good.
And then second ball phase. Make sure we're dealing with the bombshells, especially the ones near bombs and scrap masters. Here are the coils and then the fire. This is where you should be defensiving.
The cat smell from my feet. What is he
What's
doing?
that?
Fire circles in 3. And then third, sorting phase.
Are you going up, Esther?
Yes.
Okay.
Bombshells here, especially the ones near blue need some help, and power coils and fire circles now. Use defensives. Let's kick scrap masters.
Dump dive.
Alright, fourth ball set. Alright, foils here with fire circles. This is where you should be defensiving. Fire circles in 2. And then fifth ball phase in 3 seconds.
Pop defenses if you have to, there's 10 stacks.
Fire circles in 2 seconds. And then 6 sorting phase in 2.
I'm going up by the way, Pin.
Okay, I got grip hands. So. We're good.
Power coils coming out, and then fire circles. Use defensives.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there's still a bombshell on his pile. They're about to blow. It'll be over.
Then a bus.
A lot better with the defensives going out otherwise, though. We did still lose 2 to recycle, however.
Jesus.
Were people like down, like dead when before that bombshell like blew up on? Or...
Yeah, there were a lot of people dead by that point. There were like 6 or 7, I think.
Well, maybe. We had 2 dead to recycle, and then we had 2 or 3 more dead to... Just... We had 10 poisons, and they were probably out of defensives.
Alright, we got like 1 to 2 more pools, so let's make them some good ones.
Oh yeah, we got a double lust.
Alright, first ball phase coming out. Here are the power coils and fire circles. This is a good time for defensives. Fire circles are next in 5 seconds. And then after these, he's going up.
Oh, good heaven.
Fire
Purge.
circles will be the first thing he does, and it's in about 4 seconds. Here's second sorting phase. Make sure we're breaking the bombshells. There's still a decent chunk on their posts.
Lightning.
Scrap masters. Fire circles N2.
Ooh, ascendance. Double
Third
ascendance.
ball phase coming out in a second.
That is crazy.
Make sure to focus bombshells near scrap masters. And then fire circles are coming. This is the ones you're using defensives on. Fire circles are next in about 4 seconds. And then the fourth ball phase.
I'm going up.
There's these bombshells. Power coils are coming out, and then fire circles in a second. Make sure you're
No.
Rat Master in the square.
Yes.
And X.
I expect better, Spez. No, keep me alive. Fuck.
Owie.
Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
There's like a minute left in raid. Did people want one last pull, or?
I believe.
One more.
Alright, one more.
No,
Oh, Ruben's gone.
apparently.
I gotta take the dogs out. Sorry.
All good.
What the dog doing?
It's
Honestly,
impossible for dogs to wait.
pretty good improvements compared to last week.
Are we calling it?
Yeah.
I assume.
We got pretty far.
Yeah, 9% wipe or something, new best.
I mean, it's a shame we didn't kill it, but I feel like especially towards the last like half an hour, we're a lot more organized about it. So hopefully it just falls over next week.
Yeah.
Oh, alright guys, that is gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow with Season of Discovery on the Scarlet Enclave, the new raid. Hopefully get more than one boss down. I think they already started this week, I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens when we get there. But anyways, yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, thanks so much for all the follows, gifts, cheers, subs, whether you lurked, watched, or chatted, watched from YouTube, watched on the VOD, joined YouTube membership, whatever you did. Thank you very much. Really appreciate all of it. Have a great rest of your night or day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Laters!